So whatever you're building, if it's heads up putting, if it's putting to rhythm, if it's playing a game called 18, like whatever the thing is, you introduce them to the skill, give them a way to test, to, build the rep for a while, and then have them test. And that's the game that they have to play. And they're always playing for score. High school age players always need to be playing for score. They need to play for points. They need to play for prizes. They need to play for coins to go hit balls on the weekend, whatever, something. And then assess. You can come back and say, okay, Brian, how many points did you get in 18? And when he comes back, he's like, I only got 4. And you could be like, well, your putting is trash. We're going to go do this again. And then you go to Steven and you're like, okay, Steven, how many points did you get? And he's like, well, I got 14. We're like, that's great. You hit the tee in one putt many times. That's really, really good. How are your short putts? Right. So then it's a way for them to practice, but also kind of investigate their own game while they're playing the game, because it's automatic feedback all the time. So if we're building skill, right? If you're working on distance control, I think you mentioned this in a podcast episode last time.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If you're working on distance control, have them putt to nowhere. Mm-hmm. Don't putt to a tee. Don't putt to a hole. Try to make the ball stop on the opposite side of the green before it turns to the fringe. Putt to nowhere. Mm-hmm. Can you make it stop 5 feet short of that? Can you make it stop 10 feet short of that? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. What's changing? Is it the size or the speed? Because your speed should always be the same. It's the size of your putting stroke that's going to change. And if you haven't heard that before, that is what I will die on.
I love that.
The speed is the same. The size is what changes. Find a song. For me, personally, I like the song Grills by Nelly. It's at 82 beats per minute. And so if you're on that beat with your putting stroke, it's pretty likely that you can then manage the size of your putting stroke based on where you're trying to make the ball stop. So then you can play whatever putting game you want to play. But again, it's back to that: build the skill, test it, then assess. Build, test, assess. And then give them, and you don't even have to say anything. You could just be like, so what was good? Cool. Okay. What needs to be better? And then they are the ones that are in charge of the improvement overall. It's less about you being like, you need to do blah, blah, blah. That never worked anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so
so they are involved in the assessment. You're actively getting them to assess themselves instead of just mm-hmm. getting an assessment for themselves. Like that's really cool.
It's part of their learning, and we all know this because we're all golfers. It's just constant learning about ourselves anyway, and so they're learning this from very early on. Like, my choices have consequences, good or bad. Yep. So how do I move forward from that?